4 mobility exercises and stretches, hit my mic, and we wrap it up with a strengthener. This week we will start it off with one of my favorite moves, the world's greatest stretch. We're going to start off in a standing position. We are going to take a step out, one hand on the ground, other elbow comes towards the floor. Try to keep this back leg straight, but you can bend it if it's a little tight. And then here, push into the ground, rotate up, getting some good rotation in that upper body. Return back to this position, arms on each side of the foot, and then butt up towards the sky, straighten out this front leg, and then you'll take a step back. And we can either do the same side or we can alternate. This day, let's do alternating. And we're gonna do 5 reps on each side, really warming up the full body right off the bat. So let's get it started. Here, elbow down, rotate up. Opposite arm on each side, and stand up. 1 on the left side for me. Let's go to the opposite side. Drop down, up. Good. 1. This is going to count for 2 stretches for the weekly routine. I like to do that often just because this is essentially 3 stretches in one. Good. 2 on the left side. Yeah. 2 on the right side. Good. 3. And 3. Good. 4. Good. 4. Last one. You're a little tired. This is a little workout too. Good. 5. Last one. All right. And 5. World's greatest stretch. 5 reps each side. Working a little bit of everything there. Lower body, upper body. Also getting that body temp up. Now we're going to do a overhead standing side bend. See if my shirt won't pop up here. I don't want you to see my belly. So hands up here, and then just a side bending. When we're doing this, try not to arch your low back. So it looks like this. Try to flatten it, and then side bend. A little bit more effective stretch. Let's do this. Let's do reps today too. Let's do everything in reps. So here, feet about shoulder width. If you need a wider base, that's totally cool too. And then we're going to side bend to the side, bend to the side. And we'll do 10 reps again, low back flat, keep that butt tight. Here we go. Good 1, I'm gonna wind my base here. Good 2. Good 3, butt tight. Good 4. 5. Good 6. Good 7. Good 8. 9. And 10. Switch sides. Forgot to say, if your hands just don't go up overhead as easily, you can always do your hands here, hands on the hips, and side bend. Well, let's try to really concentrate on the trunk side bending, not just the hip flying this way. Okay. Yeah, 1. Good 2. Good 3. Good 4. 5. Good 6. 7. Good 8. 9. And 10. 10 reps each side, standing side bend. Now this is like a tongue twister for me. Standing side bend, 10 reps on each side. And now we're gonna hit the ground. Just work on our forearms. We're gonna work on our flexors today. So the muscles on the front side of the forearms or the inside part of the forearm. Palms facing forward or the floor, and then fingers pointing towards me. And then all we're gonna do is rock back. And again, we're gonna do reps. I'll show it to you from the side. So here, flip, palms down, fingers towards you. And then we'll start with our forearms straight up and down and slowly push our hip back. That's as far as you can go. Perfect. Don't strain too hard on this one. Back here, and then sink back. So we feel just a light stretch. 10 reps. Let's do it. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. Good. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. 10 reps total on that one, working on the forearm flexors. That's it for this week's mobility exercises and stretches. But as always, we gotta finish up with a strengthener. This week, we are going to hit the dead bug, one of my favorites. Did a couple of my favorites today. So, on your back, low back as flat as possible. Feel like there's something underneath your low back and you're trying to press into it. Arms overhead, opposite arm drops, opposite leg drops. Try to keep that low back as flat as possible. Again, that is key on this one. If that's too difficult, we could always just do the legs straight out. If that's too difficult, you can always just bend the knee. Find what version works best for you, and let's get it started. 10 reps each side, let's go. Good, 1. Good, 2. 3. 4. Good, 5. Good, 6. Good, 7. Good, 8. 9. And 10 reps each side. Dead bug. Core is very important. If your core is weak, it could make everything else a little tighter. Fun fact. And that is it for this week's weekly routine. Remember, it should take about 9 minutes or so, give or take a minute. And remember, minimum 1 time a day. I personally like to do it twice a day, but minimum 1 time a day. It's all about consistency to see results. I'll see you guys next week.